Welcome back to Good Morning Arizona. We are just days away from the best 2 minutes in sports. Of course, we're talking about the Kentucky Derby, the greatest 2 minutes. And really, it's all of those other minutes surrounding the day that we're thinking about right now. We've got our hats on and we are ready for a Derby party. And I'm Devy Walker joining us to talk about what kind of look we should be going for when we're hitting those Kentucky Derby parties. Thanks for being here in the garden with us this morning.
Thank you. Well, you know, first of all, it's all about the hat.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
But you have to start with your ensemble.
Okay.
So this dress is just gorgeous for that event. It's got the lace décolleté and sleeves. And then I love the skirt, the way that it just has the lace over the jersey.
Very pretty.
Yes. And then what we did is this is a vintage hat with organza and pearls. And it quite makes a statement, don't you think?
It does.
Yes. And it's just, this is a throwback to the vintage look. And Ella just does it so wonderful.
Very, very beautiful. And what would you suggest as our models switch out locations here? Thank you so much. You start with the dress or you start with the hat?
The dress.
I've heard both ways. Okay.
Yes. It's easier to work with the dress and then go up. So I love this. This is a statement color, just beautiful in the orange. And her hat is just really interesting. So it's got a little bit of Australian flair and it's straw. And if you're going to sit in the Derby stands, it's got an SPF 50.
Oh, nice.
Built into
I love
the hat. And I just love the little wrap bracelets. And when you're doing the Derby look, you want to kind of avoid doing too much jewelry. Maybe a strand of pearls, something like that.
Okay, but don't overdo it.
No.
That's one of my favorite colors that you're wearing. It looks so pretty. It just pops.
It's just gorgeous.
Looking good. Thank you.
And then Julie is wearing the classic black and white.
I love it.
And black and white is always right. That's my saying. So I just love this dress. It's just very tailored. And she is wearing the pearls just to give it a little bit more pop. And then I love the Audrey Hepburn hat with that.
This is a great hat.
Isn't that just striking? And then this one, we did want to show off a different color shoe. So we did the red Mary Janes, which just add that little bit of fun to it.
Very nice. I've always shied away from black hats because I always think it would attract the heat, but that's not an issue.
No, and it's straw.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad.
Okay. And last but certainly not least, we've got a flirty little look here. I like the shape of this dress a lot.
Yeah, this is really cute. This is the poofy strapless dress. And she's just got the perfect little figure for that. And it's just it's like the more fun dress, you know? And then with the big hat with the two big flowers, it just balances out and it brings out all of the detail of this dress over the black piqué. And if you just look, she's wearing the turquoise shoes, which just pull everything together. I just love her look.
Very, very cute. Ladies, you all look beautiful, and Devy, you look great as well.
Thank you.
That color really looks gorgeous on you.
Oh, thanks a lot. Yes, and I just love it with the beige hat.
So all we need are party invitations, people. We've got the clothes ready, okay? So just give us all a call and forward those invitations because it is time for some Kentucky Derby celebrating. And April, I know that you've been talking about the heat, so the hat more important than ever.
Yep, that wide brim on that hat is a good idea, especially with the sunshine and the hot temperatures we've got in the forecast the next couple of days. If you're going to be out and about, boy, drink extra water and make sure to take some breaks in the shade. This is the time of year when our heat can become dangerous. We've got clear skies out there right now and a little bit of breeziness, not showing up too much here. And at Sky Harbor, winds are out of the east-southeast at 8 miles an hour. But pressure, boy, it is rising. It's going to keep rising here for the next couple of days, bringing us those warm temperatures. The breeziness right now, we've got 18-mile-an-hour winds in Buckeye. They're generally again out of the south and southeast. 14-mile-an-hour winds in Chandler. It's breezy out in spots like Queen Creek, Maricopa, and Glendale as well. Light winds elsewhere, but across the state we've got some windy conditions. 20-mile-an-hour winds in Yuma. No watches or warnings today. Just overall some morning breeziness that we're looking at. 18-mile-an-hour winds right now in Casa Grande. We've got strong high pressure. It's building off to our west, but now finally beginning to shift a little bit. So it's going to park itself right over Arizona and bring us these warm temperatures all the way through the weekend. But the warmest of them, that heat is going to peak on Friday. Friday. So tomorrow we're going to be right near 100. On Friday, we're probably going to be a little bit above 100 degrees at this point. A limited moisture, so eastern Arizona, I don't think you're going to see those showers today that you've gotten the last couple of days. They've been pretty isolated, but they've been happening, especially during the afternoon hours. It's more of a threat, though, tomorrow and into Friday. Today, dry but hot, 90 for Tucson, 81 today in Holbrook, and 72 for Window Rock, 75 in Concho, and 70 today in Show Low. About 69 degrees, your high in Flagstaff, 72 for the Grand Canyon, and 78 in Prescott Valley and Ash Fork, 99 for Lake Havasu, 86 today for Kingman, and yeah, about 95 degrees for the Valley. Sunny and warmer yesterday. We topped out at about 93. Overnight tonight, our lows will fall off, mid-60s to low 70s around town by tomorrow morning when we see our lows. Then we're going to warm it up fast tomorrow. 99 for your Thursday afternoon. Friday, wow, 101 now looks like our hottest day this week as we head toward the weekend. Not a lot of relief on Saturday, a bit more though on Sunday. We'll fall back to about 95 early next week. We have a storm system that may bring northern Arizona some rain at this point, though. The valley is set to get a little bit of a cool down and some clouds.
It's coming. It's here, rather. April's been warning us about these triple digits hitting the valley. And one of the most important things you can do is make sure your car is ready for the heat. Tess Raffles live in Tempe with a checklist of how to make sure the car is ready. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Javier. You know, we take it for granted before we know it. The heat is here and you're not ready. We don't want that to happen to you. We want you to be ready. We want your car to be ready. That's why we are here this morning at Good Works Auto Repair in Tempe. And Glenn is joining us, Glenn Hayward, who's also with NARPro, to talk about some of the safety things that we need to look at. First up, we see a lot of shredded tires on the roadway, even more so in the summer months.
Absolutely. It happens very commonly because people aren't watching and paying attention to the wear in their tires, the inflation in their tires. And any shop that you go to, especially the NARPro shops, we're glad to check the inflation and the condition of your tires at no cost to you.
All right, what's the general rule? We hear the penny test often.
Well, we have Mr. Lincoln here who is volunteering for this task. And what you do is you insert the penny into the tread, and if you can see the top of Lincoln's head in the tread, then the tire is no good. So this is well buried in there, as you can see. But when that tread gets in, you can see the top of Lincoln's head, then the tire is worn out and it needs to be replaced because it becomes dangerous at that point.
Okay, just like we get drained with the summer heat, your battery can easily drain.
Absolutely, and battery manufacturers now are putting a very convenient sticker on there which indicates when that battery was made. So when that battery becomes between 18 and 24 months old, you should have it tested to make sure that that battery's got a full charge in it so you don't get stranded on the side of the road.
For Arizona, that's an average span for batteries because of our heat?
About 2 years is about the average life of a battery. No matter how many years it's warranted for, they last about 2 years, sometimes 2.5, 3.
All right. The summer heat also takes a big toll on our windshield wipers.
Windshield wipers are another big deal. We have some right here. And this windshield wiper blade, as I will show you, when you lift it up, you can kind of get a feel here on the blade itself. If it feels like it's stiff and brittle, and then at the end of this one, you can see how the blade is actually starting to tear away. Well, this will start smearing and smudging your windshield, making it for poor visibility.
And we need it ready to go for when monsoon season hits, and that's around the corner too. Last but not least, the air conditioner vital when we're in the car with the summer heat. What do we need to know about our air conditioners?
Well, air conditioners should feel cold to your hand, and sometimes when it doesn't feel like it feels like it's warming, or over a period of months it feels like it's warmer than it was prior, then you probably need to have your system checked to make sure that it's charged up properly. Discharge system obviously means that it'll have to be charged up, and it's going to create higher temperatures coming out of the ducts in the car.
All right, and if you don't get that taken care of, that could cause a bigger problem, which means more money later on if you don't fix it early.
Absolutely. The best solution always is to do preventative maintenance as opposed to catastrophic repairs.
All right. That is such great advice. Glenn, thank you. We're not done yet, though, because you see this car here. It's in really good condition. And guess what? In honor of Teacher Appreciation Week, which is next week, they are giving this car away, not to a teacher, but to a student teacher. You guys want to help out the students who are trying to go to school who maybe don't have the right transportation.
Absolutely. I think all of us feel a sense of appreciation for the big hearts that teachers have and the way they help our children, and they guide them and counsel them and put up with them. And so these student teachers oftentimes are living on a very limited budget. They're paying for their college education, which is very expensive, and student loans and everything else. So we want to give this car to a deserving teacher who fits into that category. they don't have a car right now, or they have a car that's a real junker and they need something as reliable transportation so that they can continue their education and they can make it into do their internship at the school of their choice.
That is awesome. All you have to do is go to facebook.com/NARPro. We're going to put all the information as well on azfamily.com. But this car has been refurbished, just taken care of. It's in top-notch condition and will help that student teacher out there. Glenn, thank you so much. And stay with us. Good Morning Arizona. We'll be right back after the break.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
We're thinking about switching to CenturyLink. Is Prism TV any good?
Well, yeah, I like it. Prism TV has all the channels I watch, with lots of movie channels in HD. That stands for high definition. You probably knew that. And if you get CenturyLink's wireless set-top box, you can move it here, or here, or here, or here. Yeah! Prism TV has all the things I like about cable, plus a couple of things I like more. Lots of HD channels, great service, and no messy wires. So give them a call and see if you like Prism TV too.
Switch to CenturyLink. Get the Prism Essential TV package with over 140 of your favorite channels and up to 40 meg internet speed. May not be available in your area. Get TV and internet for only $65 a month for 1 year.
Well, sir, after some serious consideration, I'd like to put in my 15-year notice.
You're quitting?
Technically retiring, sir. With a little help from my State Farm agent, I plan to retire in 15 years.
Wow, you're totally blindsiding me here. Who's going to manage your accounts? This is a devastating blow I was not prepared for.
Well, I'm going to finish packing my things. 15 years will really sneak up on you.
Jennifer will do your exit interview, and Adam made you a cake.
Red velvet.
Oh, thank you.
I made this.
Take charge of your retirement. Talk to a State Farm agent today.
The first hybrid in America, a Honda. The first to meet the Clean Air Act standards, a Honda. And now we're the first to do something else, the Honda Dream Garage Sales Event! Right now you can get an amazing deal on a Honda Accord, named a 2015 IIHS Top Safety Pick.
Hurry, the Honda Dream Garage Sales Event ends soon. Get a great deal on an Accord today at your Honda dealer.
More of the hottest slots you love. More of the heart-pounding table games you want. More delicious ways to savor a fabulous night out at 3 great locations with 1 great Players Club. Discover the unbeatable excitement of Lone Butte Casino, Wild Horse Pass Hotel and Casino, and the Cueva Hotel and Casino. More than anywhere else in the Valley, it pays to play at the 3 Gila River casinos.
So eat it. Don't you tell me you're full, just eat it.
Morning, Arizona. Welcome back. It is chaos out here because we're too excited over the Arizona Barbecue Festival this weekend. We are playing supersized beer pong, minus the beer, but with a dodgeball. And we've got David here to talk about it. David, Rick, and all your friends, and wherever you go, a party follows. Oh, missed it again.
So close, so close.
Well, you brought excitement to the parking lot
brought
here
the
at
whole
3TV.
Circus Roadshow this morning, right?
Tell me about this truck, first of all. And Bob, if you can move around here just for a second, if you can move past the, what are we doing over here,
This
David?
is horseshoes with toilet seats and toilet plungers.
Of course we are, yeah. I cannot believe this truck. This is my favorite part about this whole operation out here. What made you decide to put that on there?
Well, this isn't my truck. This is just one of the 20 barbecue vendors that'll be out there this weekend.
One
so this
of
is Tom's
20?
Pig Rig, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I love it. And we have got Rick and Rick over here as well. Hey, how's it going, guys?
Doing good. How you doing today?
What are you cooking up out here today, and what's the competition going to be like for you?
Oh, it's not competitions. Everybody's just having fun, serving it up. And having,
Really?
Yep.
But don't you want everybody walking around saying yours is the best?
Obviously.
Right?
Obviously. Ours is the best.
It is.
No buts about it.
There are no buts about it. Look at this truck.
Poor camera this early in the morning.
Yeah,
So
right?
what makes yours the best?
Ours is the best. You know, I think it's part of our creativity. I mean, everybody can do great barbecue. You cook it slow, use a lot of good seasonings. But when we get over to our spot over here, because this is Rick's spot over here, we're gonna do some.
Okay.
We've got some concoctions that we've put together over the years, because you know, pulled pork, ribs, we do it every year. But we've got like our Mac Daddy over here, which is our homemade mac and cheese, pulled pork, barbecue sauce, and seasoning.
Will the Mac Daddy make you jump?
You know what? This is gonna make you jump. We've got our homemade potato chips.
Oh, go
Then we
April.
layer them with nacho cheese, pulled pork, pico de gallo, jalapenos, and this is probably the hottest seller, like on our new menu.
Yum.
And then one of our oldest creations is our barbecue sundae. So I'm gonna make one for you right here. Okay. So
never wanted to turn down a Sunday.
Yeah,
Right, there you go. I love that.
Starts with a nice big old blop of homemade
Mashed potatoes.
Little, here's the chocolate sauce, our barbecue beans right there. Then we're gonna throw on a little bit of coleslaw on top here. Okay.
It's the perfect combination.
Little pulled pork on the top.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Sprinkled with a little barbecue sauce first.
Little Q sauce.
Woo, done and done. Just 30 seconds left. David, let me bring you in and remind us about the details for this weekend.
All right, so it's this Saturday, May 2nd, from noon to 10 p.m. out at Saw River Fields, and there's going to be a bunch of those dished out, obviously. I mean, tons of barbecue and redneck games, as you can see. So giant beer pong, you know, horseshoes with toilet seats, all kinds of craziness.
It turns out that's my kind of game, right? Hobby?
Yeah,
Go for
absolutely.
that.
Party up.
Are you guys ready to dig in?
Let's dig in.
Okay.
Let's dig in.
All right, information's going to be on our hotline. Just go to azfamily.com. Thanks, you guys. And Gina for the beer pong championship. Boom. See you tomorrow.
Out of all. Ready?
Are you upside down in debt? Bankruptcy can eliminate or reduce your debts. Stop the harassing phone calls now. With no money down and easy payments, Oswald Law is the smart call for you.
The biggest sale in 60 years starts Friday, May 1st at Arizona's largest Ford dealership, Sanderson Ford. Hundreds of specially priced units have been allocated for our 60th anniversary sale. Save thousands on Focus, Fusion, Escape, Mustang, Edge, Explorer, and tons of trucks. On top of all Ford incentives and our biggest discount in 60 years, get a 50-inch TV with every new Ford. Get a pair of e-back tickets just for coming in. Sanderson Ford, a family tradition for 60 years.
You wish your dog could fight off fleas and ticks. But since he can't, you rely on Frontline Plus. Because Frontline Plus unleashes a deadly killing force to kill fleas and ticks, plus flea eggs and larvae, preventing a new infestation. Its protection lasts a full 30 days. No wonder Frontline Plus is the #1 choice of vets for their pets and yours. After all, your dog is a lover, not a fighter. Frontline Plus, the vet's #1 choice.
There are many careers that power today's IT world. The College of Information Systems and Technology at University of Phoenix helps students find their path. Our programs help IT professionals grow in fields such as app development, cybersecurity, and networking. Imagine your IT career, powered by University of Phoenix. To learn more, visit us online. Let's get to work.
What defines 40 years of smiles? Is it the millions of lives we've changed? Or is it a single beautiful new smile created in just one day at a price that doesn't seem possible? For same-day dentures, extractions, and implants, call 1-800-DENTURE or go to affordabledentures.com for valuable coupons. After 40 years and millions of smiles, the most important smile awaits. Your smile.
Your family vacation now at Legoland.com. Legoland, awesome awaits.
How your child can prosper even in a crowded classroom on 3TV.
Thanks for joining us on Your Life A to Z. Good morning, everyone. I'm Suzanne Bissett. We have a spring, we have spring in our step because everyone is having a great hair day, and it's all thanks to this lady right here. Brenda Dussault with Zoltan.